do you bring a fighter along properly? Like, I see a lot of guys, they maybe feed him like 15 turkeys to a 15-0, then when he has to step up, he ends up getting his ass whipped. Like, how do you give him the right fights without putting him in too much danger, but putting him in competitive fights where he can learn?
You got to know your fighter, man. You really got to know what your fighter can do and what your fighter can't do. That's where it's at. I mean, you can have a fighter that has 90 amateur fights, and just because he got 90 amateur fights, don't mean you get him 15 ducks. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to maybe get him like 6 or 7 ducks, but somewhere along the line, you put him in a fight where he needs to know where he at, needs to know what he can get hit with or not get hit with, or just see what his performance is, and then go back to the gym and work on it. I mean, that's how I work. I mean, that's the way my dad, my manager Eddie Woods, that's how main events work with me. And then again, is the matchmakers, man. They know fighters that are capable of doing what. They know what type of fight they need to be in. They know how much deep water they need to take them in. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. You feeding all these guys 8, 9 bums, feed them chicken wings and all that, and then by the time they get to the mill, they get cracked, and you sitting there like, and they ain't even made no money, but they thinking they made the money to get to where they need to be. But I don't know, man. Fighters are not like what they used to be, and like for me, it's kind of hard because, you know, I try to tell my fighters, I try to give them the blueprint to do what they need to do to get where they need to get, and they look at me sometimes like I got 3 heads, and I'm sitting at there looking at them like, you got 1 head, and I'm trying to teach you the right, but you looking at me like I got 3 heads, like you don't know which head is telling you the right. So, you know, I just pray and continue to hope that I can work with my kids and put them in the right position. I never would want to tell a kid anything wrong, because my dad always told me, if you can't tell somebody something right, if you're not speaking right to them, don't speak to them at all. So if I can't tell you the right thing to do, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Just leave it alone.
Thanks, Marty. I appreciate you.
Oh, man, anytime, baby. You know, all you got to do, you want me to talk to me, just call me.